I'm going to be brave. It could all go wrong. Massive imposter syndrome. I just feel like
you were screaming the house down. Absolutely not. No, thank you.
This is where days like this go absolutely chaotic.
Can you hear that banging?
No, this is actually freaking me out. Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. So I have already filmed this intro, however I had my finger on the screen and it was blurry, so I've got to do it again. But this video is basically me spending the day with you, solo parenting, because I felt lonely. When Fab's away I feel really lonely, and picking up the camera just made me feel a little bit less lonely. So Fab was actually away in Malta for a couple of days, so I was solo parenting, and my golly gosh, it is so hard. But anyway, less of me chatting, let's get on with the video. I'm gonna venture out with the boys on my own, which, as I've said before, is absolutely petrifying. I'm going to be brave. It could all go wrong, but let's see. Gonna finish my coffee, watch some YouTube, basically just have some me time before the boys get up. This is actually a really important part of the day for me because it's actually the only time that I get to myself. Obviously I get some time as well before I go to bed, but I tend to, you guys know, we literally go to sleep when they go to sleep. We are such massive advocates for sleep. I prefer to get up early in the morning and just have some me time. It's so quiet, the boys are still asleep. It's bliss. I'm absolutely obsessed with watching them on this camera. In the night, even though they are still sleeping through, I'm still waking up like, are they okay? I don't know, it's a really weird feeling. And do you know what? It's a really weird feeling. I was actually saying to Fab last night, like because I'm obviously here on my own and sleeping on my own, I want to just go and sleep in their room just so I've got like some company. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it's really lonely when your partner goes away. If you're a single parent, by the way, and you are doing it on your own for whatever reason, you are amazing. Honestly, hats off to anybody who's doing this on their own constantly, because it is hard work. Yeah, it's just really opened my eyes to how amazing people are who are doing this on their own. Right, time to get the little sproglets up. I can't lie, I've literally been sitting down. Oh god, that lighting. I look like I'm sunburned. I've been sitting downstairs waiting for them to get up. I could hear them up. They're blowing raspberries on their dummies. Morning! Were you blowing raspberries on your dummy? By the way, you're just gonna have to put up with my cringe baby voice. It's what makes you smile, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, have you got a little cold? Have you got a cold? I don't know if you know, but the flip screen on this camera is broken and I am terrible at lining up. I've got my hand over the mic. Oh my god, I'm such a rookie. The screen on this camera is broken, like it doesn't flip out. So if you can't see me for the majority of this video, I apologise. You'll just have to put up with the audio. No, I'm joking. It probably won't be put in. But yeah, I'm not very good at lining things up. Morning vlog. 3 seconds. Which twin is this? 3, 2, 1. It's Nanos! People ask us to say the difference between the boys. We have done this on Instagram, but Noah has got more of a square head and more like slim. And Ari's got more of a round face. When they're together downstairs, I'll show you. Say good morning vlog. Let's take them downstairs. Say, let's take them downstairs. So I bring them down in the morning and then they need their nappies changing because now they're sleeping through. They have the same nappy on all night. Good morning, bro. Although mummy has watched you on the camera and you're starting playing through the bars, aren't you? Yeah. Whoa. Here you go, look. So Noah's got more of a square head and Ari's got more of a round face. So boys are all changed, thank you. And now they're gonna have their medicine. I've never met babies, right, who get so excited for their medicine. Watch this, he literally puts it in his own mouth, puts it down into his cheek, and the only thing he can't do is press the end. But my mum, when she was over helping yesterday, the boys were on the bed and she was getting them undressed ready for their bath time while I was doing all the other things. And she said that Ari just rolled over, picked up his medicine thing and put it in his mouth. This is their omeprazole, by the way, for their reflux. I think we've mentioned on here before, this stuff has literally saved our life. The boys were in so much pain before this, weren't you? Watch this. Ari, do you want your milk? Milk? Yeah. Oh, and now he's heard me doing it and seen me doing that, so come on then. Okay, do you want this? Medicine? Okay, boy. I really want to do as much signing with them as possible. We'd learned a few more this week, didn't we? It's a really good way to communicate with babies before they can actually talk. And I'm desperate to be able to communicate with them. I just think it would make your life so much easier if you can sign and tell me what you want, isn't it, hey? Do you want milk? Milk? This, right, makes me very proud that they can now give themselves their bottles, but it also makes me really emotional because I know obviously they do still need me, but it's just another stepping stone into them being independent, isn't it? Are you done? Are you chatting too? Guys, look as well. I wonder if you'll let me show you. Get your little tongue out of the way. Your little teeth, they've both got exactly the same, and they've both grown through exactly at the same rate as well. You're telling everyone you finished your bottle. One thing that I try and do when Fabs are not here is just keep them in the same routine. So what I'm going to do now is go and get them dressed. So we get them dressed, moisturised, etc. and then we go out for a big walk. We've recently started to lengthen out their wake windows because they are nearly 8 months now and they were still on their 4-month routine, which was working fine. And the rule is with sleep training is that if it's not broken, don't fix it, basically. So keep going with the same schedule until they show you signs that they need to change. And they were wanting to drop their afternoon nap between 1 and 2, which showed us that they weren't tired enough for that. So we started lengthening out wake windows now, and it's working really well. They're starting to nap in the afternoon, which is brilliant because before we changed it, they were not napping in the afternoon for like 6 hours and then getting overtired. So we switched things up and put them onto their 6-month schedule, and it's working really well, isn't it? So now they've dropped down to 3 naps a day, and yeah, we've managed to figure it all out again. I honestly don't know how we'd cope without doing the sleep training and the wake windows because it's just worked so well for us, and we're all much happier for it. So now they get up at 7 and they go back down for a nap at about 8:45 so that they're asleep for 9 o'clock, so that their first wake window is 2 hours. I always put them down 15 minutes before their nap so that they've got that time to just like settle themselves in bed without getting overtired, if that makes sense. Should we get you dressed? What are we gonna wear today? So this has happened. The boys are starting to caterpillar across the floor, and I'm not ready for this. They're so they'll just roll around like that. But it's, oh my gosh. My babies are growing up. Now I know how my mum feels when she says that. Right, we're all dressed and ready for our walk, aren't we? Not gonna lie, that was absolutely chaotic trying to get me dressed and out the door, but we're off. I don't know, this just looks so cute. Ready? Should we go? Hi, Bobby. Right, we are back from our walk now. It's actually so much warmer outside than I first thought. Do you know you're not allowed to crawl yet? I'm not ready for it. He's looking at me like, yeah, bring it on, Mum. I'm ready for it. I'm really paranoid. Have I got a bag of nappies behind me? Empty bag, yeah. I'm really paranoid that this vlog's going to be really boring because obviously it's just going to be me going about my day. So I apologise if it's really boring, but massive imposter syndrome. I just feel like nobody cares. Nobody wants to watch what I do. I don't know. It's really weird when you're not, obviously we do YouTube, but obviously the YouTube was always Fab's thing, and don't get me wrong, I really do love doing it, but it doesn't come natural to me, talking to a camera. And I guess with time it'll probably get a lot more natural because obviously we do it all the time, this is our job. But yeah, I don't know, I've got massive imposter syndrome filming my day today. Say bye vlog, I'm off to bed now. Oh, nice. I'm back off to bed now, off for my naps. Bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Boys are napping. I am going to do some really boring adult things like wash the bottles, tidy up. So let's do a quick montage of all of the things I managed to get done while the boys are napping. May I just add, this is the only time that I really get in the day to get things like this done, because when they're awake, they do not let me leave their sides. Hopefully other parents can relate, because if I walk out of the room, let's just say they scream the house down. So yeah, I use this time when they're napping to get as much as I possibly can done. I also use it as well just to sit down and binge watch YouTube and TV. It's not like I use every single nap time to be productive, but I also think that it's really important that as parents you sit down and you do stuff that you enjoy too. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly do all of the adult things that I basically need to get done. But don't be fooled, I do often as well just sit down and watch TV with a cup of coffee, so. Right, babies are awake and telling me about it, huh? I've just been on the phone to the wedding venue, and these guys woke up, didn't you? But because you didn't click your fingers and I was here, you were screaming the house down. My mum very kindly came over. My mum very kindly came over, folded a load of washing for us, and it's all stuff that is the boys' stuff, because obviously they nap and I have to do all my jobs when they nap. I can't actually put their clothes away, so I'm just going to put their clothes away now, and hopefully they'll all be okay in that cot and not scream. Watch me leave this room and they start screaming. This is exactly what I mean. You didn't cry! Yay! And are you going to be okay then? Yeah, okay then. But in that way then, it actually just reminded me that before the boys were born, I used to wash their clothes, iron their clothes, fold them up into little tiny little pouches, put them all into their drawers really nicely. Now it's literally just they come out of the washing machine, I fold them up and shove them in there. It's lucky if they even get folded up, to be quite honest with you, because they go through their clothes so quickly that there's literally no point, because you have poo explosions, or you sick all down it, or you sick on each other. We bought these blinds from Dunelm. This one, it is literally like 20 quid, it was so cheap. But the pulley thing snapped and broke, so you have to now manually roll it up. Now normally when Fab is here, this is his job, but obviously he's away, so I need to do it. But I'm about 2 foot tall, so I can't actually reach it. Guys, I'm actually going back to cheer. Can you believe it? I'm gonna go back and do a few open cheer sessions, which I'm actually so excited about. I did cheerleading for 10 years, and that's competitive cheerleading, all-star cheerleading, whatever you want to call it, not this standing on the side of a football pitch waving pom-poms around. I did it for 10 years, and I coached it as well, and I basically, when we moved to Worcester, I had to give it up because it was too far for me to drive. Now we live back here, I can start doing it again. I don't know, I'm really excited. It just feels like it's part of me before kids. And when you've had children, it's nice to do something that you used to do before you had children. So yeah, I'm going back to cheer and I'm so excited. I really hope that I can break a bone or something, because that would be really inconvenient now I'm an adult. Let's not even manifest that, I'm going to be absolutely fine. The boys are playing on their playmat. I actually put this away to go into... Oh my gosh. Can you hear that banging? No, this is actually freaking me out. So since Fab's been away, there's been like this weird banging in the house. And you know how I feel about ghosts and spirits and everything. Please go away. I don't welcome you. I don't want you. Please leave me alone. But yeah, there's been this really weird like banging. It actually sounds like there's somebody in the loft. Talking about lofts, I was gonna put this away for next baby in the loft, so it was on the landing, but they seem to be loving it again. They're actually being so well behaved, considering Fab's away. He went away on Sunday to a CrossFit competition, as you guys would have seen, and I had a meltdown. I rang my mum like, Mum, I can't go anymore. Mum was like, right, I'm on my way. And she came round and saved me, bless her. Yeah, Sunday was not a good day with them. So it's nearly 11 o'clock now. The boys are hungry, so I'm going to give them another bottle. And I don't know if I found a hack or what. We make the boys water, we don't use the Tommee Tippee prep machine anymore just because it made their reflux worse. So we stopped using it and we just now use boiled water and make it the conventional way. Our Nubby Rapid Cool, I don't know what's happened to it, but it's like, it just takes forever to work. When you've got 2 hungry babies who need a bottle, it's just chaos. So I've now filled this up. I do put something over the top of it with boiled water and leave it to cool down with something over the top of it. I put boiling water in, 2 ounces of boiling water, and then put the formula into the boiling water like you should, but then top it up with cool boiled water. So I basically do the Tommee Tippee way, but like manually. Right, Miss Rachel saved the day while I made the bottles. Hey, No-Nose. Noah, would you like your milk? Milk? Yeah. Did you hear that? It's like he said yeah. So happy. Jump. I'm so happy today. Jump, clap, spin. Hey. Right, so boys are back down for a nap. What's the time? It's 11:30. They have gone down for their nap a little bit earlier. They normally go down at 12. So yeah, I'm gonna have some at lunch. I am such a creature of habit. This morning I had my protein oats. I'm now having avocado on bacon. Oh my God. I'm having avocado on bagels with bacon and eggs. I actually really, really love this lunch. And once I find something that I love, I don't stop having it. Pop's always like, why don't you try having something new? I'm like, absolutely not. No, thank you. Me and Fab are so different on that aspect. Like, he is always trying new things. And also, I can tell if I'm gonna like something by smelling it. Anybody else like that? If I don't like the smell of something, I won't like the taste of it. Like, for example, tuna. My avocado is still not ripe. How do you ripen? I go to the gym. I should be able to mash this. I gave up mashing the avocado because it just wouldn't budge, and I've now bent the masher. So we're having little rocks of avocado instead, and eggs are on the way. Right, here's lunch. Not the most aesthetically pleasing thing you'll ever see, but we move. A bit of a transformation. I've done my hair and I've also put a bit of makeup on because I have got a lot more errands than I thought I needed to do. I actually need to go into town with the boys, so that's gonna be fun. My hair is so greasy that I literally couldn't wear it down. It's gotta go up like this. I've got parcels that I need to post for Vinted, so I need to actually just cut the labels out and stick those on there, because while I'm in town, I can actually do that too. So I'm gonna be running around town like an absolute headless chicken because I've got so much to do, and I've got to be back here for 3 o'clock because the boys need their bottles, and then they'll also need their next nap. Oh my goodness. This is where days like this go absolutely chaotic, and I'm really hoping that I can carry on picking up the camera because I think I've done quite a good job so far. Boys are up and we are off to town. Right, we're back home now. I managed to get about 9 out of 10 jobs done, so I only didn't manage to do one thing, which was post some stuff back with George at Asda. We're just playing for a little bit. The boys are due another feed at 3 o'clock, so in half an hour. So we'll just do a bit of playing, then it's time for our naps. So I just thought I would show you some of the toys that the boys have been loving recently, because if you're anything like me, I really struggled to understand what toys were appropriate for the boys to play with and what toys were going to help them to develop. So KiwiCo have actually sent us some of their toys to try out with the boys, and we've been loving them. I say we because, like I said, I didn't know what was appropriate for the boys, and to be honest, a lot of the toys that we had I think are way too advanced for the boys. So when they said these and we got them out, the boys were literally engrossed in them. They have been loving them. KiwiCo basically create crates full of toys that are appropriate for your baby's age group. So we've actually got 2 of the crates here that I will show you. So these crates are designed for babies aged 7 to 12 months, and if you sign up to KiwiCo, they send you 2 crates every other month. So it's brilliant. So you've always got new toys that are appropriate for your baby's age group coming straight to your door. This crate was to develop spatial awareness, and it came with toys that look a little bit like this. This is another one as well that was in spatial awareness box. Now for the boys, it's really engaging because they're able to spin things easily, they're able to move that. This actually squeaks. Being a teacher, I truly understand the importance of independent play, and all of these toys that are inside the crates are designed for your baby or child to be able to independently play with them. You haven't got to put in the brain work of like what toys to get your children to play with next if you just sign up to these crates, because like I said, they literally just deliver them to your door. Now when KiwiCo actually reached out to us, it wasn't the first time that we've heard about them. My stepmum raved about this brand from when my little brother was younger, and in actual fact we have already got all of the crates from 18 to 24 months up in the loft for when the boys get older, because she actually handed them down to us. She was able to keep all of the toys that my brother played with and pop them back in the box, and we've got them upstairs ready for the boys to play with when they are that old. Now I've actually got a box here that I haven't let the boys into yet. I've been saving this one. This one is all about language development, and there's toys in here that obviously help that. It actually comes with these little books here that basically goes through the box and explains how to play with things. It's basically split up into little sections, and it explains how to get the most out of the crate. So KiwiCo have actually given us a discount code which will pop on the screen here, which gives you 50% off your first crate, which is absolutely amazing. So if you do want to check them out, click the link in the description and don't forget to use our code. Bottle number 3 of the day. I've actually just been sitting here debating whether or not I go over to Asda after their next nap, because I find the bit between their next nap and bedtime really hard, especially when I'm on my own, because I'm obviously tired. They're getting a bit grouchy because it's the end of the day. So it gives us something to do. However, it is also rush hour. I really want to, because I just want to get like this last, or I could do it tomorrow because Daddy's not home until 2 o'clock. I just hate like sitting in the house, and I don't know, especially for that bit of the night. Yeah, Fab is actually back tomorrow, which thank goodness, because like I said at the start of this video, solo parenting is really hard, and hats off to anybody who has to do this all the time, because you just don't get a break. I know you obviously have, when they're asleep, you have a little bit of a break, but I don't know what I'm saying. It's just full on. It is full on. It's worth it though. So I look so bedraggled right now. I've literally just been sat on the sofa. I had a coffee. The boys aren't having a very good nap at all. Ari went down straight away when I put him down. He went to sleep. Noah took half an hour to go to sleep, then woke up 10 minutes later. If he doesn't nap, he doesn't nap. It just means we've got to bring bedtime a bit earlier, but that's fine. Oh, my sister's coming over tonight to help with tea time and bedtime, because that's the bit that I find the hardest when you've got 2, because obviously things get dangerous, like the bath time, having 2 of them when they're rolling and stuff. I just need an extra pair of hands for that. Right, we're off on another walk. I've already done 11,000 steps today. I'm going to be absolutely zonkoed by the time that they go to bed, but that's fine. Fab's home tomorrow. It's all fine. It's feeding time at the zoo. We got back from our walk. We've just literally been chilling, but the boys, as I've said, get grouchy at this time of night, so Your hard work. They're just eating one of those organics strawberry stick things, these. They're actually really good. I think they're new. They're just eating one of these to literally keep them entertained while I actually make their tea. That was a nice screaming mum. Do you hear me? Ari actually just raised his eyebrows at me. I'm basically just using these pouches while Fab's away because trying to do baby-led weaning when there's 2 of them, it's just too overwhelming. So these Heinz pouches are really good. Oh yeah! Let's just cry at mum. She's not going fast enough. Are you ready for it? No? Where's Mummy gone? Another day done. Another day on my own. Completed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Guys, I'm back home, reunited with Elle and the boys. They've just had their tea. Can I just say, I am so proud of Ellen for not only looking after the boys and smashing it. I had no idea she was filming this vlog. And she's done such a great job at it. Talking about imposter syndrome, mate, you are awesome at vlogging. Everyone let her know how good she is at vlogging in the comments. You're brilliant. Those of you who have twins will know just how difficult it is looking after them on your own for half an hour, let alone 3 days. So well done, Elle. Very proud of you. I hope you've enjoyed an insight into what it's like. I actually really enjoyed editing this and seeing what it was like for you. Finally, a massive thank you for 40,000 subscribers. That is incredible. We really appreciate it. The support is nuts. You're all helping us be able to spend more time with the boys and live a life that we've always wanted to. So we really, really appreciate every like, every comment, every view, all the silent watchers. If you're a silent watcher, come and say hello in the comments. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week.